Talk to me about the preparation that you generally find yourself going through for a role. What does that look like?
Well, you get the script, which is really good. You read it probably all the time. Every time you get a chance, you read through the script as a whole. You just read it and read it and read it so that you get an understanding of your character and how they fit into the story, the basic plot structure. So you do a basic analysis, then you break it down even further. So some actors have a much different way of doing it to other actors. It depends on their own personal preference. Learning lines is just one small aspect of doing it, because actually, 75% of human communication is nonverbal. So learning the lines is only a small portion of it. Yeah, you need them down, but you need them down so much that you can't get them wrong. They're a part of you. They're what you would say as that character. So there's everything from research to, especially if you've got a particular character who has interesting quirks or has a specific disorder or has, something that's a given circumstance that you may not be familiar with. So you need to go away and research these things. Otherwise, you're going to look incredibly two-dimensional. Then you've got to also understand all the subtext that's in the script. It doesn't get written there for you. So you've got to be understanding what are you actually thinking. Because it's often different to what you say. So it's just reading between the lines and that kind of thing. So after you've sort of researched, you start improvising with your character. You've got so many different tools you can draw on with bringing a character to life. You can do improvisations and drills that are kind of for improvisation. You've got emotional drills that you can do using so many different techniques, substitution, memory recall. There's a whole stack of these techniques that you can do in your homework and research for this character. And once you get to the point where you are feeling confident about this character, you need to rehearse it with your scene partner. Otherwise, it's so apparent you don't have a connection with that scene partner, and it comes across wooden or unbelievable.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to have the time outside of, before you even step on set, to be with the director and your scene partner, to be able to form a rapport and a connection and understand, what do I want from this person, like I said before, why, how am I going to get it. And also too, what happened just before that scene. What would be your emotional state before you go in, and understand. There's so many layers to understand. And then you've got the more layers and layers and layers where, you're using specific situations from your past to be able to form that kind of connection with the person in front of you, because you may not have met that person before in your life, and suddenly you're in love with them.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. So it's all about, then the rehearsal period. But when you step in on set, you need to have let all that go, in my opinion, because it should be kind of like a muscle memory.